Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warcraft 3 Reforged in the bonus campaign Act 2 Old Hatreds. The light breeze brings the smell of the sea over Dust Wallow Marsh. The Darkspear tribe has set up its village here just as the Tauren founded their home in nearby Mulgo when they freed themselves from the oppressive grasp of the Centaur.
Greetings, man. My tribe be honored by your visit, though I know you got big matters to be attending to. Sneaking onto Theramore Isle be no easy task. Luckily, there be one who can help you. He waits for you by the shipyard. To reach him, follow the road out of town. We heard reports that the human fleet patrols the channel between the mainland and Theramore Isle. Be wary, man. They could stand between you and the sorceress you seek.
I assume not only could, but will. Let's take a quick look. So, good. I think it's good that we... I don't know. Maybe not. Reduces spell damage dealt to the hero. Okay. Summons in... Okay. Increase the mana. Increases the attack speed of the hero 15%. That's neat. By 12. Okay. Insane. And renders the hero not susceptible to magic. Okay. That's quite neat.
I hear you, man.
Them out.
So, okay. Good.
Unleash my strength.
Good. Then we have to get out of here and to the right and kill everything which is in our way. I wonder what it will actually... Okay, centaurs again. I dig that. And we should actually get now more... Okay, no more XP. So max level is obvious... Oh, no. Max level seems to be then... So, sadly enough, max level reached. That is too bad. I thought we would now get in the next... Oh, yes, we get it. Okay, good. It just looked like we don't get experience points here.
I'm acting on instinct.
So, it's just the bar is very, very slowly increasing. Too bad. But at least it is working out.
You seem a little pudge. I'm ready to track.
So to the next map it is, or not to the next map, but coastal base. The coastal base. The humans have set up a large base along the shore. Their stronghold, rampant with activity, runs the length of the rocky beach. Though the humans' plans are still unknown, their presence can mean only trouble for the budding society of Durator. I guess so. It's actually good to see the old maps there back in action.
Krom Ka, brother. I am Samuro. My humble skills are yours. Vol'jin entrusted me with a batch of explosive wards filled with an unstable concoction. If I can place them on some critical structures, I could create enough of a distraction to allow you to sneak across the channel in this boat.
Okay, so we don't have them under control, but we now have the Blade Master under control. He has reached, or not reached, but he is level 10. So okay, he could actually just go into hiding mode. Because as you can see, fighting through those guys takes quite a long time overall.
Excellent choice. Yes.
So, slay the berserker. That is an optional quest.
Are you hero and obey?
Sadly enough, they of course don't deal damage, but I'd say they... oh, do they? No, I think they don't do any damage, but they will not... they will, so to say, disguise our approach and saves our hero from incoming damage, I suppose. Okay. So we nearly need to get into this place. Let's see whether we are able to do that.
Yes, Lord.
I don't... Okay, we nearly have to... we really have to go there. Okay, that's... okay, of course we need to infiltrate the town here. But I'd say I kill the knight here and then get out of here and do the bonus quest. Taking on the little healing pot. Sadly enough, we won't be able to use our heroes. But well, what might be a better approach for this mission? As you can see, that we actually are, well, not dealing a huge amount of damage, and it takes a couple of hits to take the enemies down, I suppose, or I hope that we are going to receive some additional aid on. Let's actually do the wind walk. I think that is a good approach for him. And if the Blade Master attacks a unit to break invisibility, the attack will do 100 bonus damage. That is quite insane, actually. So how shall we do that without completely die here? Whoopsie daisies.
Our hero has been slain.
I
am ready to try again.
Okay.
You won't even see me coming this time.
So, how it's out of my mind how we can do this mission without those guys here. Oh, that was wrong. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Sometimes you just need to F up. That is all what I have to say here. What shall I say? As you can see, this optional quest I would like to do, but I am not certain whether we are able to do it with a lone hero. What we will try is, of course, try to wind walk in, do a hit with at least 100 damage, and then use our tribble or the shadows that we have. What I'm hoping is that this additional quest gives us a little bit of help, but in the end I don't suppose it will. What I think, guys, what I do think is that the best approach in my opinion is to wind walk in here and then place the bombs right here. That is the approach for this mission. I assume it's not a hard thing to think about. And so we got rid of a couple of guys there. Okay, they are actually them we can kill quite easily, and now we can deal damage only to him. So every 4 hits does 4 times the damage. Okay, that is quite good. Once we have this guy down, our mirror image is available again. We can use it one more time, but this guy already has lost more than half of his HP, under 1,000 right now. And then let's see what this quest actually gives us for a reward. I guess that is... You really need to be careful with this hero, how you approach this game. Well, if you die, it does not matter, because you are not instantly, but you're respawned quite quickly. So, cause the attack against the wearer to miss 15% of the... Okay, that's not bad.
Yes.
Rune of Greater Mana, much appreciated.
Are you hero and obey?
Rune of Greater Healing, much appreciated as well. And then let's go to the wind, so to say. What's cool that we are even a tinsy little bit faster in Windwalker mode. Now I suppose why we have a fountain of mana down here, because that means we can easily go back and just regenerate our health in base.
Yes.
Okay, they saw us, that's bad.
Taste of my blade. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice.
Okay, level 15. Okay. Shall we just do a run and hit attack here? Actually, let's actually try to do that way. Something I don't know what is actually.
Yes.
First explosive planted. Even if they can't see us, it is a little. We are in wind mode a little faster.
Excellent choice.
So that worked out. So these are the nasty towers here actually. Which obviously break our shadow cloak, so to say.
Our hero has been slain.
So come on, come back please.
I am ready to try again. They won't even see me coming this time.
So then we go in here, place one there, and then explore this town a little bit. That's the only thing I can imagine how you can beat this mission, so to say. Let's regenerate a little bit of mana right here. I think that is exactly the way how we supposed to be able to do that. This is just a quick intermix mission. Regenerate. Okay, 500, fair enough.
Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice.
If we can destroy towers, I will do that.
Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice.
Please. Thank you.
Excellent choice.
Windwalk again, so that one is prepped as well. And then the last mission right here. Come on, hit. Cloak, go in there. And quest. Oh, one more needs to be placed, obviously. So now the real mission begins with the Blade Master.
Jaina Proudmoore, I am Rexar. I bear a message from War Chief Thrall, the same War Chief you tried to kill. He is curious as to why your warriors encroach on our lands and threaten us with war.
What are you talking about? I do not seek Thrall's death, nor do I have any intention of betraying the pact we made.
Perhaps. But the fact remains that your ships and your warriors have been raiding our encampments on the mainland. I had to bypass a large encampment just to reach you.
I assure you, I ordered no such attacks. Lead me to these troops, Rexar. I want to see them for myself. Rexar, those don't look like humans to me.
Those snake creatures. They must have destroyed the camp and slaughtered your brethren.
Alright, then off to an attack. Let's quickly take the Nagas down here, please. Focus fire. Nice that we have Jaina with us, where we need indeed. And then let's take a little look.
That's curious. I'll take care of it.
Maybe we can use that. Grants the ability to control some units. Okay, fair
On the
enough.
prowl. I wander alone.
So, where... Okay, I missed him actually.
I'm acting on instinct.
Let's take them. Nice to face those Naga again. That's very, very neat indeed.
The scent. Our paths converge.
To actually a little bit get rid of them. This one on him. He's the strongest. And they, of course, now have increased hit points. That, of course, makes absolute sense. And a huge amount of damage reduction, 50%, that's actually quite insane.
I wander alone. Sweet.
So, and I assume I should use Jaina's spells a little more often actually. Let's see what she... Oh, nice, let's put that there. Master... Oh, including the Archmage to a friendly ground unit or structure. Neat.
I'm acting on instinct. I feel you, man.
So the healing spell is cool. And wisely chosen from...
Paths converge.
I guess from the dev team to give us a little wonderful healing support unit in this game. At certain moments, as you see, very, very important. Of course.
Our paths converge. I've got the scent.
And of course 400 damage is, I guess, very, very nifty, or even 450 damage is very, very nifty to all units around the map. So this guy gone. Let's actually then get out of town, which we need in order to wander down there and see what expects us right there, what we have to do next. Those explosives battles, very, very cool. As you have seen, I at first was under the impression that we need to fight and kill every unit there with the Plate Master, but obviously not. What was that actually? Did not see that.
Converge. The Serpent's lair must be around here somewhere. If we can find the human survivors, we'll confirm whether or not they serve your cause.
Good. I hope it would be cool if we could stick with Jaina, because ranged support always, as you might think of, is much appreciated with our plenty close combat. Close combat unit, yes. Close combat units overall. So I assume we have to get there, don't we? What's that?
On the prowl. Our paths converge.
Let's try to... the human survivors must be in here. Otherwise
I'm acting on instinct.
Don't think where they elsewise should be. Okay, Tome of Knowledge, Scroll of Speed. These things are acceptable, but the other scrolls with temporary buffs, I think, currently make no sense at all, since we are not in such a dire situation down here.
I've got the scent. You be tricksy.
And I have to say, really, the healing spell, 425 damage, that bounces to 6 times healing damage on primary target. Each jump heals less damage. Okay, that of course is too bad, but fair enough.
Our paths converge.
The jumping ability, very, very neat indeed. So in the end, the 3 XP we receive here is of course not much, but well, what shall we do? If we kill a couple of enemies, it's even more, so to say. Tome of Experience. 100 XP is not much actually. The barrel, of course, you need to attack. I guess the Tome the Tome of Knowledge I should have given to the mightier heroes, or not mightier heroes, but the heroes which already are level 8 or level 8 in order to, well, give them or to level them up faster. The level 4 hero, of course, is quickly enough going to reach the same level, I assume. So let's jump to healing. I want to have
I'll check it out.
Blizzard right there, doing a tinsy little bit of damage there. Mass Teleport is a nice ability, but I don't see it necessarily. Does that even? Okay, sadly enough, that does not work. Oh, that was a big waste. So another healing wave on him. Then I concentrate on them towers, take them down. That gives us a little beast of experience points. Now, a little tinsy bit of experience points. So that's the heavy part that the hammer brings down. On the one hand, you of course feel like Thor, and that it takes down half of its HP. So it would be nice if she would actually be a fire-based mage and would have a little bit of firebolts and something like that. The Blizzard, of course, a nice ability, but in the end, not doing too much damage overall there, I think. Oh, hello! I want to take down her, although I would like to use her hero as well. And now I think we have the perfect moment to use Blizzard right here.
Sounds interesting.
So take her down like that. Runed gauntlets. Okay, I need then to take a look what they can do. And did you see the healing wave there? Really helped us out a lot. This is the insane stuff that the healing waves then here completely level and not level us up, but give us the health back. Increase the strength and armor of the hero by 3 when won. Well, not that great for her, but why not? She has not enough HP overall right here.
Our paths converge.
Okay, this is oh, no. Can we get... No, this isn't dead end. No, we can go through here. Okay. So I chose the right way indeed. What I'm currently not using enough, I think, is that you can tap through those heroes and choose their abilities. I never get used to that in the beginning of the campaign. Shame on me. But that would have helped out as immensely in the main campaign, I think. So you, please. And I want you to attack this guy. And please, healing wave on yourself. So this one gives actually 6 XP. That's neat.
I'm ready to track.
Level up he has. Sadly enough, I can't do that for now. Okay, got that.
On the prowl. I'm acting on instinct.
So you are going to use a little blizzard right there. You are going to use your wonderful strike there. And you are going to use a little healing wave to help out.
Another round? Bite, bang, and claw.
And you please attack there. You please attack there. Healing wave as well. What's quite neat, of course, is the health, not the health regeneration, the aura of brilliance, which increases the health, not health regeneration. Why do I always say that? Because it's very, very important, I guess. The mana regeneration, I think, quite intensively. Is here the amount? No. Because the additional mana regeneration, of course, that's neat after all. Alright, I want to attack right here. You Thunderbolt in him. Stunned him. The good part is that he not... Okay, now he fired his ability. I thought we had, so to say, intercepted his ability there. And focus on him. Take him down, please. Nice, gone he is.
I've got the scent.
Healing our units up. Nice, fought through them.
Our paths converge.
And now it's getting dicier and dicier to move on right here.
Sounds interesting.
I'm acting on instinct.
Healing wave, please. Thank you very much. I want to have that as well.
I'll put it on your tab.
Oh no. We lost one. Let's see whether we can survive right here. I do hope that.
On the prowl.
Healing wave, please. On him, please. So that was, of course, too much. That's not good. Let's actually retreat with those guys, and they should spawn again right here.
What's the plan?
Okay, they don't follow us here. I hope that. So that's a little sad. That was quite a intensive battle. I, so to say, can't think of what we could have done differently there. Except microing a little bit. I was in the beginning. I was beginning to, you know, use these spells like healing and the throwing of the hammer there, but it did not completely work out as intended. So we have another try right here, and the mana regeneration of you is increasingly there. Nice.
Flush them out.
And I need a little bit of mana, at least 75, to use the bolt. I should have used the Stampede there. Ideal time to use the Stampede. Let us actually wait a few more seconds for the mana regeneration to completely not completely regenerate. That would mean too much time over. Oh, at least one is... This is good, because we can then kill this guy without all the other guys around him. That is very, very neat. And exactly what we need in this situation. So we can...
I've got the scent.
We can use the Stampede one time. That is good.
On the prowl.
So let's take down those units before we then attack the other ones and lure all of them in here. Let's then... Let's draw them into the battle as well. Sadly enough, Stampede is over. Okay, good, good, good. Focus all. And then it's... I don't even know why I died there. It was maybe a little bit of mess up. I guess the problem is once you have lost one or two heroes, you get on the other ones too much damage to heal them up. Just a theory, I don't of course know that for sure.
I wander alone.
Now that would be the ideal thing to use Stampede on.
Our paths converge.
Blizzard right there. Calling that. Fall back, fall back, fall back.
On the prowl.
Well, actually, only wanted to
That's curious.
let him fall back. Come on, get out of there, please. No! So that's now very, very bad. Okay, E is of course the healing wave.
I feel you, man. Force them out. I've got the scent. I got the righteous groove.
So ordering him already back here.
I can help. Sounds good.
I hear you, man. I'm acting on the instinct. Be happy.
I'm trying to think here.
What lies
Okay,
before me?
why ever she came back there instantly? That is weird, but good.
We're too late. The serpents already killed them all.
Wait, this one's still alive.
Mistress Jaina, we found you at last. The Admiral will be overjoyed.
Is it even possible? We've got to get back to Theramore immediately.
But what?
Just trust me, Rexar. I'll explain when we get there.
Alright, taking the ship, we can
Strength.
use her teleportation ability right here. Let's see what Frostguard is. Adds 5 bonus cold damage to the attack of the hero and 5 bonus armor when carried. The hero attacks also slow the movement speed and attack rate of the enemy. That is
interesting.
very, very cool. Let us drop that
I'll check
one.
it out.
And see that. Adds strength to a life-stealing attack to the hero. Lasts 20 seconds. Okay.
Sounds interesting.
Not that cool overall.
Sweet.
I can help.
So let then...
What's the plan? Sounds good.
I hope she takes all of them with... Okay, like so. Quest completed, human survivor. So, okay, I... Quite by accident teleported to the boat there. Theramore Isle. Theramore Isle lies off the coast of Dust Wallow Marsh. The cool island breeze is revitalizing, but the sense of threat still permeates the salty the salty air. Though originally claimed by Jaina Proudmoore and her human forces, Theramore Isle holds dangers and secrets of its own.
Hopefully we've made it in time. You've got to get word back to Thrall that
I don't understand. What's this all about?
those Marines... I know who they are, Rexar. They're... It's too late. He's here.
Jaina, bless the stars I found you at last. When I heard that Lordaeron fell, I despaired. But I knew you'd find a way to escape. What is this? An ogre?
Father, wait.
Father?
The Horde is no longer our enemy. The Orcs have their own kingdom now.
You have always been naive, my daughter. You aren't old enough to remember what these monsters did to our homeland. The Orcs and their kin cannot be trusted. They must be exterminated like the mongrels they are.
I won't let you do it, Father. You don't understand.
I understand more than you suspect, my dear. Perhaps in time you will too. Seize them all!
Well, I thought she would help us out at least a little bit right there, but actually, obviously not.
Get out of here and warn Thrall about Admiral Proudmoore. There are a number of small ships in the harbor. If I can commandeer one, I should be able to reach the open seas unnoticed.
So I think the Stampede is, what I said before, was a little wrong there. I guess the Stampede is very, very good after all. Killed a lot of them right there.
Unleash my strength.
I'm a little bit sad that she did not teleport us without with her. But well, what shall I do? So these are well. Don't want to have that one. Talisman, gloves of spell mastery.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, that I don't want to have, but the frost guard for this one I think is not that bad. Okay, let's then go on. Okay, on it goes through this gate here. I can't.
I got the righteous groove.
Right, I can't attack there, so we simply. Okay, that of course won't work out.
I wander alone.
But we can find our way through here. No enemies at all. Oh, hello. They shall fall very, very quickly. We, of course, need to get there. The question is how far we are going to get there. Let's heal. Okay, the bear, of course, has so many HP that is not an easy task. Okay, this one shall fall then too. That I did not want to do. Of course, with 2000 HP, 400 which we can give him there is not much at all. I'm just going to resummon him. So, good. We might already attack this little guy. The last one right here. Let's take a quick look. Did someone have had... No, no one has a level up. A powerful artifact with a wondrous gem inside increases the strength. Okay, by 3. That one I would like to have, but... the end nothing out of the ordinary right here.
This should do nicely. Now all I have to worry about are the harbor gates. Proudmoore's Marines have closed the harbor gates. I'll need to bust them open before I can escape. If I can make it to the open seas, I should have no problem reaching the mainland.
Well, at least that is... okay. A bigger fight awaits us right here. Let's use the breath of...
I'll give it a shot.
Here's definitely something in. The question is what? Okay, just a few coins.
Have one on the house.
So not much actually.
Ready to track. I'm acting on instinct.
I got the righteous groove.
Then plant that there. And I want to have a healing wave again.
I'm ready to track.
These guys are falling anyhow. That is very, very good. And you attack please this guy. And then only the little like magic sorcerer remains. Did not drop anything.
What lies before me?
We need a new bear.
I'm ready to track.
Doors are open into the boat. Let's get the hell out of here, I assume. We are not going to be attacked. If that would happen, that would be, of course, not so nice. Forces will not fire on your human transport units. Are disguised while aboard. That is, of course, absolutely good. It would be quite not so cool if we... okay, we can't... okay. I could land over here. That wouldn't bring us anything, I assume. And I can't get out of there because of the ships. They will surely and steadily attack us. Okay, on it goes.
On the prowl. I wander alone. I wander alone.
Then let's attack right here. We need a little thing of help here.
Our paths converge.
Please, you can focus on this illusion, but this is just an illusion. Oh no, it was not. So of course, very, very cool that we have the thunder, the Stormbolt available. Very, very powerful thing indeed. The Fountain of Mana, they don't have any mana, so why should them grant them mana? I don't get that. So he's definitely going to come back. But during that time we can delete all the targets now. Take everything away here. So the token here, I think, is, well, why don't we just use that for the time? A little bit of bonus DPS is good and will surely help out a lot. Tower down gives a little bit of HP, that of course is neat and nice. So let's find out what is actually inside of this one. And then these guys will kill the little sorcerer there. Gem of health. Okay, not needed.
I've got the scent.
Or maybe yes, I don't know.
Our paths converge.
Let us then call the Kodos in. They will help us at least a little tinsy bit against those guys. They fall, they fall, they fall. That is what we need. And we deal a little damage there. Nice, nice, nice. Then I move him right there, so during the time we still kill them, a little bit more mana is actually being
on the prowl.
Being regenerated. That is what I wanted to say.
Our paths converge.
Don't attack the ship, buddy, please. You may already attack them towers, but not more. Resummon that one. That tower's down, nice, but I probably won't get in there. That's a little bit sad. I guess I need to teleport in there from somewhere else.
My fang and claw. I'm acting on instinct.
Okay, we can open up those doors. Let's do that.
I've got the scent.
These doors are open, but we can't get in there for now. We don't have any teleportation device available, and okay, we can't go there. All right then.
I'm acting on instinct.
Let's destroy those barricades.
Name your point. I'll give it a shot. Our paths converge.
But he can't out-heal our damage there, I assume.
On the prowl.
That would have been just insane.
I'm acting on instinct. Our paths converge. Magic.
So now I wanna take down those things, because they of course do a ton load of damage to our wonderful heroes, although they of course do a lot of damage, but better be safe than sorry right here. We get a lot of XP here. That of course is absolutely amazing.
I'm ready to track.
So the mana of course we can dismiss, which is quite good. The mana of course for summoning the little bear, Misha, I think she is called. So I don't know why. Okay, I think maybe because of a hit he has that color.
On the prowl.
So those are opened. Where that one is our ship. Let's bring it down here. And then we of course can set out to get right here. If we can open up that door, and if we even should go there in the end. Let's enter. And see what is actually hiding up here. Why not? Come on, we can explore a little bit.
Our paths converge.
And so to say, collect HP right here.
I'm acting on instinct. On the prowl.
One is down, second one will fall quickly as well. We don't need a healing as of now.
On the prowl.
So it's actually quite cool that the healer is a one hit with his 300 HP. You could of course argue whether that is a, well, waste of mana there, but I think we have enough mana over here. Let me quickly charge my headphones.
Charging battery.
And on it goes.
I'm acting on instinct.
Okay, that actually, does it bring us forth? Actually, no.
I've got the scent.
Only we could take a little look inside here, although I don't know whether there's something for our liking. You attack this buddy. And why not? Okay, hammer him down, please. Healing shall not be done.
Take your time. Look around.
Rusty mining pick. Okay, that's the items we already have right here.
On the prowl. On the prowl.
Done right. Be happy. You seem a little parched. Have one on the house.
Why not using his special abilities there? That I think is very, very good to over some time to just use them abilities. Why not? It makes life, so to say, a little easier for us. Slippers of agility. No.
Our paths converge.
So we have a couple of guys right here. Let's bring them down as well. I think they it feels at least like that brings us a lot of HP. Ah, the wrong word again. Of course, I meant experience points.
I'm ready to track. Our paths converge.
So I need healing then. And I want to force to take those guys down. Heal up a little bit was good for our other heroes here, of course. They have a lot of HP and a lot of armor, with the armor being a 16. That is absolutely insane. Although they are very slow, and the healing soon shall diminish. That's good. And I think I go with the take both here for him. Then some healing again. No, I did not heal. I pressed the wrong button actually. Or we don't need health by or with him.
I'm ready to track.
Okay.
For me. I'm acting on
so that was this a little detour. Nothing else is here. So that you could argue. I think that was worth it. The Tome of Knowledge plus all the stuff we have already collected right here was a good detour. I think. Let's then get back into the boat and head out to see what else is down here. Of course, the red color, I guess, is just for being for the player, that the player sees what is going on here. I guess with the color, well, if the enemy would see the color, that would be, of course, not very well. Would quickly identify us here, I assume.
Our paths converge.
Or not identify. Well, identify is actually the right word there.
On the prowl.
So, with 4,400 HP needed, of course, 3 or 4 HP there is not much which we get there. So it's actually good that both of them can attack flyers. That helps out agency a little bit, because at least our dude here is doing a ton load of damage with 50, with plus 52. So in the best case scenario, we do 130 damage per punch. That, of course, is absolutely insane, I can just say. Angry spirits that drain the life, distort the life. Okay, why? Let's actually try that out at one point. Ultimates, I think, are always very, very useful. What is... Ah, okay, there are guys. I did not even see them, rogues. Rexa has a level up. Can't put that in them, but can go a little bit for them bloody attribute points. Increases, of course, everything. HP and... Okay, I could have walked there as well. And there's the bandit lord, which shall be taken down quickly here. Okay, he has his little aura enabled, but all them hits. Claws of attack plus 15. Are you bloody kidding me? So
I'll put it on your tab.
I'm acting on instinct.
I think, yes, we've been all there. A little F up from me, actually, that I went here by boat and did not see that we could actually have walked the way. Actually, I'm, to be honest here, doing too much of exploring. I actually just wanted to go straight for the target, but, well, you see what has happened here. It's so nice that these guys are one-hitters. That is absolutely amazing, at least with the Thunderbolt right here.
I wander alone.
So here's a level up. For what do we go? Okay, I go for dodging. The plus, oh my goodness, that's going to be an insane battle right here. So slowly take those guys down. He needs a healing. And then... And we shall resummon this dude. Healer down. And on it goes. Please focus on certain elements. Mana stone, well, not bad, but not needed right now. Attack that, and our boat then can already goes to... Can already go to...
Don't worry. Be happy.
Go to the door. Oh, it's already there. Nice. So you go there. Open up them doors, and here we go. I hope I can go in there and don't have to go back and dock somewhere else. That, of course, would be a little detour. Not... Okay, good. The range of those ships is not that far. And that leads us nearly to the end, I assume. So we somehow need to get there, I assume. We still have to take a little detour here somewhere else. So Kodos right here will be fine. Please give me them Kodos. Because there are so many healers, that is not cool. So, setting everything off we can. Is that saying that we can't really take them down? Kill the healers, please. Kill the healers. And we resummon Misha, of course. And once these guys are down, that is going to help us out a lot. This guy down. Nice. So that was a harder fight. I don't know whether the Kotos there was helpful or even necessary, but hell, why not? Why don't use them if we have them at our chance? At our chance, no. At our disposal is actually the word I was looking for. 5 XP from that big golem, okay, weird. I expected a little more than just 5. Although I have to say, I think the, I guess that, of course, not I guess, of course that was done on purpose. That we...
Our paths converge.
That door's opened. I guess that was done on purpose, that we... on the one hand, what I'm just noticing, of course, I think it's absolutely great that we can... that we have to move through more parts of the maps, that they are not just optional. But what I in the beginning wanted to say is that, of course, the experience gain has been adjusted accordingly, so you would not reach max level too quickly, I assume. I guess if we go... okay. Okay, city entrance. But what is there that I want to see? Don't know why. I'm just curious right now. Okay, good. Nice.
I've got the scent.
So, is there... oh! Oh, this is... not very cool, but... I don't know whether that's going to be necessary, but it actually even kill some ships. That might be... well, whether that is going to be helpful or not, I don't know. But at least they give us a little bit of HP.
I wander alone.
The ship shall fall quickly. So I to be honest, am not certain, since these are siege weapons, how much those siege weapons would deal to, how much damage, I meant, to armored target. I'm talking about mechanical targets or buildings, and
I'm acting on instinct.
how much they do to normal... oh my goodness, come on. Summoning that. Going to do some hammering. Why not? Resummoning this dude already.
What lies before me?
Good. He's tanking right now a lot of damage, but he already has 1300, which is not that bad, I think.
I'm ready to track.
So good. Then that is working out as intended. These guys, of course, can deal a large amount of damage, but obviously don't do too much of damage. So let's see what is in here. Of course, at least what has been, in my opinion, increased is the density of enemies here that I can notice. And we need a healing very quickly. So please heal again. Oh my goodness, come on. summoning and punching. Come on, you shall heal, please. You shall heal yourself, mate. Okay, we for now at least a little bit will retreat to, well, I want to say to the mana portion,
Converge.
to the health portion, but that is not possible right now.
I wander alone.
Okay, I need for now to retreat at least a tinsy little bit. I don't know whether the health regeneration is still working. Okay, that is actually good. That then we can engage those targets without too much trouble. But let me actually load up all units. Let's regenerate at least our health and then go on. Man, do you know what I'm wondering about? If we would not have collected the
I'm ready to try.
if we would not have collected the brewmaster here, I don't even know how we would have made it so far. Having more heroes here is of course very helpful, and without them I wouldn't imagine how we could do that. He has no ultimate available. Did I not invest there? But that one, the ultimate, I'm looking forward to be honest. Let's at least go to 1200 HP. The rest shall be then regenerated once we are. Okay, let's go. Let's head out. The very good part is that in the end now the enemies are split up a little bit. That means that 2 heroes are down there. Why we had so much trouble up there, of course, there were 3 or 4 heroes, all of them way higher in level than our heroes, and with healing and not being punchable attacks available, that of course is very nasty indeed.
I wander alone.
I'll put it on your tab.
Heal. And let's actually focus on some heroes. You please get out for now.
Give it a shot.
Resummon this one, please. And then I can heal again. So what is actually quite good that we have Rexa in the foreground.
I'm ready to try.
Okay, I misstargeted there a little bit.
Unleash my strength. I feel your mind. Flush them out. Making her.
You shall not be attacked for now.
What lies before me? My quarters.
Okay, then the Paladin shall be the first target to fall, I hope.
Unleash my strength. What lies before me?
Healing, please. We shall get at least out a tinsy a little bit.
My quarters.
I'll give it a shot.
I'm ready to track. Flush them out.
And you shall not be in the middle. That is not good for you, buddy.
Name your point.
Please go at least a little bit back.
Unleash my strength.
Okay, one hero's down.
Out.
Our hero has been slain.
Got the scent.
Fresh, cool ale here.
I'm ready to track. I'm acting on instinct.
So this one is down, an orb of fire. Nice.
I wander alone.
And I will already set the ship down there. Collect the panda.
I've got the scent.
Okay, they so re-summoned that. Let's actually take a quick look on if we want to use the orb of fire here. Plus 5 damage. I think I go with that since this hero is most times in the background. Oh, I effed up a little bit there. You shall go in there. So, very, I have to say, hard battle that was. Since
Don't worry. Be happy.
since there are so many heroes. But we did it for now.
Got the righteous groove.
In the meantime, we can regenerate a little bit of the HP of the big dude here. And regenerate this guy's mana. Very good. Dependent of energy, not bad, of course. But I think I go now for the plus damage. That seems to be a little neater overall. And you shall be a little bit in the back, because you are punchy, that we can say. Okay, now the last bits of battle shall be over very quick right here. What was absolutely hefty about those, which was very hefty, I think, for the battle here, were the paladins. I think there were at least 2 paladins, which of course have a magic shield, insane, and they can of course heal with the... I don't know how the spell is exactly called, forgot that already, and can heal other units up. That of course is a little bit insane in such a battle. That I guess is just the point. Alright. Act 2, Old Hatred. The lead breezes bring the smell of the sea over, dust swallow marsh. The Darkspear tribe has set up. Okay, that we already know, just a Tauren found it. Okay, that we already, of course, have seen when I loaded this mission up an hour ago. Okay, come on, load up, load up, load up. Back we are, right here. Hard battle that was. Okay, then attack move in there. Let's go back. And the first quest is then done. Quite nice, isn't it? Quite nice.
I'm acting on instinct. What lies before me?
Come on, speak.
I'm glad you escaped, Rexar. And don't worry, we'll send word to Thrall about the Admiral's fleet. If that human's planning on attacking Durotar, he'll find the warriors of the Horde ready to greet him. It'd be taking the war chief some time to amass the Horde's warriors. You gotta gather what allies you can find before the Admiral makes his move against Durotar. Take this Zeppelin and travel to Mulgore. The mighty Tauren who be living there will lend what help they can. Seek out the chieftain Cairn Bloodhoof. He will honor his oath to the war chief.
Will do. Where the heroes now have an additional hero point. Oh.
Another round?
Going with the ultimate. Here we
strength.
go with plus attributes. That is quite insane as well.
Be happy.
This one is, of course, that could be quite useful, but for now, plus
I wander alone.
attributes. The
I've got the scent.
okay, that is of course wrong. The plus
Paths converge.
or transforming an enemy unit into a little critter is of course great. Sheep was the spell called of
On
the
the prowl.
sorcerer of the alliance
Acting on instinct.
of the wizard class in
I
World of
wander
Warcraft,
alone.
and from the sorcerers of course in
Scent.
the little wonderful game, which is called Warcraft 3. But well, that one could be quite helpful in certain situations. Oh my goodness, let's attack into here, where for example here we could take out one enemy of the equation. That is, I guess, very, very, very useful. One is down. Oh, I want actually to heal, not... Okay, then I will just resummon the bear. I should start calling her real name. No, not... She is a bear, of course. I should start calling her Misha, actually.
Unleash the beast. Our paths converge.
So that means only XP from here. We of course need to do a little bit of exploring here. We did that on the last map as well. Why don't we just do it right here?
This village has been razed. There's no evidence that the clan survived at all.
There be hoof prints everywhere. This must be the work of the centaur.
Okay, investigate the centaur camp, and we have a battle. Of course, what else should we have here in front of us? Let's take down the... Oh my goodness, do you see how much damage this dude deals?
I wander alone. Mangy cur.
Okay, he's going to come back.
I got the righteous groove, my quarry nears.
And we do something very, very useful here. Bring him completely down very, very quickly. Indeed.
Drumcar warrior, I knew the war chief would not forsake us. You've got to kill the Centaur Khan and take his iron key. It's the only thing that can open these blasted cages.
Okay, slay Khan Grug Tor. Okay, that will do. That will do. How much damage? Oh my goodness. That means 5 or 6 hits of this guy, and one of our guys can be that. Let's...
Weakling orcs no learn lesson. This land belong to us forever.
How much? Okay, 2000 HP, yes. Of course, what is not in the equation I had there is, of course, that damage reduction is, of course, a major part here as well.
I wander alone.
Because with Grexa, actually, we have a damage reduction of 51%, which is quite insane. He should have 50%, okay. I thought he would have more. And...
my quarry nears.
Thank you, warrior. Now that my clan is safe, we will begin our march to Orgrimmar. Tell the chieftain we will join him soon.
Good, that might mean we are then better off.
Ready to track.
We are then better off in the, well, some sort of defensive, if there is, of Orgrimmar. That might be very, very useful after all. So let's set up... Okay, there we already have had everything, but... Is there actually a little bit down there? I don't know. Let us actually... I think it might be useful if we go for a little tinsy bit, if there is going to be some sort of defense... Wait. We first of all go up here. If there is some sort of defensive of Orgrimmar, I think every unit, sorry, which helps us out more, might help out a lot. And I'm just theorizing right now, of course, that the defensive mission is going to be one of the last missions here.
I wander alone.
Okay. Not cool. The sleep thing is insane, that I have to tell ya. Let's bring that out, because that deals damage to the enemies.
Unleash my strength.
This is quite a insane thing right here, because we, of course, die. I'm glad, not die, but we hardly can do anything because they all have the wonderful sleep spell, which I enjoy. But through that, the ultimate is much needed right here. I hope there won't be another
instinct.
Another horde like that. That might be very, very unfortunate. There I can say what I think is nicely done. That, of course, well, what means nicely done, but that the AI, so to say, is
I'm acting on instinct.
putting your major enemies out of the equation. What is, I guess, very, very good and needed. So there go. Oh, gold, of course, that we want to have. Come on, take it all up, take it all up, take it all up.
I wander alone. On the prowl. On the prowl.
And that, of course, we can at one point then use, of course, for some well, to buying artifacts, which might be very, very useful overall. See, actually I'm doing now one thing I did not plan to do, and that is going through all the map. I really did not want to do that, but I am now, well, not addicted, that's the wrong word there, but I'm now pulled into the game and want to see much more here.
I wander alone.
Can I... do I come through? Oh, I can. Nice. So, what do we have here? Let's actually take a quick look in there. Maybe it's a quest as well. Tomb of the Ancients. Through centuries of dust cover the... Though centuries of dust cover the layer masterless golems still patrol its halls, defending long abandoned corridors and ancient artifacts of power. Okay.
My quarry nears.
I dig that. Everything which makes our heroes more powerful, of course, helpful. I use the Tome of Agility on him. Why not? And you shall get another... We shall get another Misha out there. I wanted to say Bear again. Of course, yes, I know Bear would be correctly, but I would like to call her by her real name, given by the game designers. Of course, not especially hard-hitting enemies as far off now, but you never know how that is going to change or not. Okay, they have a bash ability and they bash... immune to magic are those units. Neat. So we can't use our little spell there. That's not cool. Let me... I read that already. Forming 3 specialized warriors. If any of them survive until the end of the summon timer, the Brewmaster is reborn. Okay. And I assume if one of those things dies, we are in trouble.
Paths converge. On the prowl.
Term of strength. That is something, of course, for this guy.
I wander alone.
Okay, can I take that down? No, okay. On it goes then. I'm now, yes, I said I want to put everything into Croxa, but I guess sometimes we need to power up the other heroes as well. So every one of those guys, I'm sad that the special abilities or the attributes are not here to stand. That I would like to know, since they are bashing us quite quickly or stunning us quite quickly here, I would have liked to know how the how big the stun rate of those guys actually indeed is. Very, very interesting for me, but obviously we are not allowed to know. Probably you can read that up somewhere on the internet, but I am too lazy for that, I assume. Bringing that one down. Nice, only one. He can only bash, of course, one unit he attacks. That is neat, but well, I can't say anything more to that. There is a resurrection shrine. Okay, might need a little bit of healing. Well, it only costs 90. The resummoning of Misha costs 150 on a intelligence hero, which of course is. This looks like a trap, doesn't it? I want to say that it's safe, but yes, well, that is just what it is. Mistress of Shadow. Oh, do you see the increased damage they have right here? Tome of Intelligence. So, who is the most times actually using mana? It is him.
I've got the scent. I got the righteous groove.
Okay, we just got up there because of a bloody Tome of Intelligence. Okay, I can accept that. Can I get down here? But I can't go through there, but we can go on here. Okay, they have Bloodlust. Attack rate is increased. Okay, that of course is insane. And they of course grow in size then.
Unleash the beast.
And then again it goes. Oh my goodness, Salamander Lord. That's going to be nice. Little big battle. Compared with him, he's not doing he's doing more damage, of course, since he is some sort of hero unit, I assume. Okay, and that isn't dead end at all. Did not drop anything, that's too bad.
Our paths converge.
First rock golem down. The others come and then it goes down here, and I guess it concludes then down. I hope that at least. So let's focus on one. That is something I oftentimes say that should be done, but I'm not oftentimes doing in attacking the same unit at once. Not at once, but all the time, so it actually is taken down earlier than if two heroes would attack two units, then they would deal more damage than if we would already take out one unit and then concentrate on another unit. Just simple, splendid little magic, I assume. Alright, just 7 XP, but 7 XP I assume is better than nothing. Okay, siege golems. Okay, that will tend to be quite a large battle. And here I want to go up as well then in the end. Gonna of course cost us a little teensy bit of time, I guess, because we are going to have an exit immediately. Heal them. What I think is, what I would actually like to have, that we could still heal already healed up units, because that would mean. Okay, now I want to have Kodos. Like so. Heal, please. Heal up, heal up, heal up. Using his special ability there as well to have more heroes available. So I assume, okay, they don't have any special, or they have special treats, but do that all. 300 damage, are you kidding me? They are doing that since they are passives automatically. But, okay, they are not doing that large amount of damage, but fair enough. Let's resummon Misha. And down it is.
Quarry nears.
But 3 of them, so that's not that. Ah, he has skills available. Nice. Skull, helmet. Attack rate is amazing. Increases the attack damage by 5. Strength and armor. Let's actually see what the helmet increases the hero's strength, intelligence, and agility by 6. Block spell. Oh my goodness, that one is good. That one is good.
Our paths converge.
Yes, I'll take this one. Quite insane. Okay, might I wanna use the ruined gauntlet now? Let's
Unleash my
leave that right here. Let's see where the teleportation device brings us. Back to the beginning. Nice. Okay, or not quite the beginning, but that's actually good. There's the exit, and then we can quickly explore that little thing, and then we have done this small thing right here. That is good. We at least have had 1 upgrade. That is good. So I think and I assume that was actually for me it was worth it. It feels worth it, to be honest. Please concentrate on this guy.
I've got the scent.
Take this one out, and I assume in one of the barrels there's going to be something useful. No, nothing useful at all. Okay, good. So we have cleared out everything. That means we can get out of here. Of course, that's what I, for example, said in Inquisitor Martyr, another RPG game. You have in certain missions where you need, for example, there's a map and you need to take down three units, 3 champions to win the missions, and once you've taken them down, there's oftentimes, not most times, a teleporter beacon which brings you back to a certain point where you not started, but so you don't need to go back all the way. I think that is always a very, very cool and neat feature. Oh, okay, that's neat. We can just go
on the prowl
through the forest, so to say. Okay, what I wanted to complain there. Misha was not teleported out as well, and then I realized I didn't bring her with. Too bad.
I'm acting on instinct. Making her on the
Jam as well. So let's see. Okay, we would get back to town. Let's see if there's anything of interest right there. Of course not. We have killed that all already.
I've got the scent.
Alright. Another centaur base. What I think they are not going to respawn, at least the enemies which were here did not respawn initially. So, if you compare it to the last mission where that did not happen, that did happen. So I'm actually, I think that is going to be different right here. I at least hope that. So let's bring those beasts down. I don't know why they did not attack us. Actually, normally you pull the enemies instantly. I always need to think about to keep him a little bit in the back. If you compare it to the other guys, of course, he's the one who's having the smallest amount of HP, since he is, of course, a ranged hero. That is quite well what you would expect there.
I'm acting on instinct.
So I was hoping for some sort of a quest or a raid, but no. A little bit disappointed, me is. But this is just fine.
On the prowl.
So I hope we can soonish wander, or what means soonish, but that we can wander off to Malgor very, very soon.
I wander alone.
And they pose not the highest threat to us, since I think our health regeneration on not health regeneration, but the armor of every hero is quite high. And for example, even if you would deal 125 damage only 60 would come in. That of course is quite cool. So now, guys, we are going to have a big fight. Well, somehow I triggered the special ability of our wonderful little... No! Don't want that, want that. So he's doing 300 damage and he has a damage reduction of 200 of 80, no, what wasn't it, 90 or 80%? That of course 88%, that is quite insane, ain't it? That is quite insane. So something I have not done very often, calling in the other beast as well, so we can at least do a little bit more damage right here. Relax, actually, if we... okay. So he now has a higher miss rate. That of course is quite neat. So I suppose we are going to have a wonderful drop from him. If not, that Heavy takes extra damage on magic attacks. Okay. But I don't have so many magic attacks practically, but this should deal no type piercing. Okay, too bad. And then heal our units up, please. And we are having down to 2000 HP, which is good. Insane. This amount of armor is of course very, very insane. So under 1000 HP right now, that of course is absolutely great and good for us.
I'll put it on your tab.
So 19 XP that was. Shield of Death Lord. Okay, that sounds neat. So, engulfs the hero in fire, which deals 10 damage per second to nearby enemy units. Also increases the hero's armor by 10, hit points by 150 and mana by 101. Okay, I would like to bring it on this guy. Because damage by... add 5 bones to the attack of the hero when carried. The hero's attack also 4 damage per second and slowly... I think I dropped that one.
Don't worry. Be happy.
I'm ready to try.
And take that one. That decreases our regeneration rate, but the damage over time is quite good, and he takes the Assassin's Blade. That is
to track.
what I think is quite
I've got the scent.
a neat thing. So, well, I think this is an insane thing. Increase the hero's strength, intelligence, and agility by 6. And blocks a spell from hitting the hero every 40 seconds. That is quite cool. I think that is quite an increase. And the plus mana ain't that bad. That means I can pull out more storm bolts. That of course is not bad as well. So I assume a empty base. Okay.
I've got the scent. On the prowl.
What do we have here?
On the prowl.
Oh, some orcs. Okay.
I've got the scent. Our paths converge.
Okay, that would mean that is a blocked route, so to say. Okay, let's then go there. So we have, of course, gone through a lot of As I said before, I did not want to go through all the map, but that item we have received right here is insane. That is one thing which is going to be, I guess, tougher over time, especially with items. You can't directly see what is better for your hero. So that is always a hard call then, and that's going to be harder and harder over time. You might wonder why I didn't give him this shield. Quite simply that he's not in the forefront. And I guess the aura will not do too much. On him, it would not do too much to the enemies. On the hero, which is not a tank, a damage dealer, a close combat guy, I would say that of course is insane in the end. So he has just armor 6. Okay, that's neat. So come on, bring him down, bring him down, bring him down.
I wander alone.
And then these guys fall quickly as well. Good, good, good. Picking up them coins.
On the prowl. My fang and claw.
There, please attack.
I've got the scent.
I know I'm quite insane here, going through everything.
I'm acting on instinct.
But why not?
I wander alone. I wander alone.
Good, let's see. Okay, there's a shrine. That is good for us. So what of course is good that compared with the first map we played in the bonus campaign, there were way more enemies, smaller enemies lurking around, which actually did respawn. So if you go to a different part of the map, of course that would mean that they would respawn and you needed to kill them again. That I think is quite cool, that they, at least it seems like they are not respawning at all on this type of map, and so you don't have to kill them over and over again. So that's going to be a quest as well.
I've got the scent.
At least I hope that.
On instinct.
And I'm going to be a little smart here. Do all your stuff, but I want to take down this hero. Let's see how we fare against this one. Armor 50, not bad. Dealing a lot of damage, more damage than we deal.
Another round? I hear you, man. Flush them out.
But, well, against two guys fighting against him, he don't stand a chance.
Be happy.
Okay, down here is Pendant of Mana. Well, I think that is something not really needed as of yet. Okay, we have another little thing to go down. Come on. And let's find out what that is actually. Den of the Lost. Filled with creatures of all varieties. Not only understands how these beasts find their way into the sunken cave, none have seen them enter, and the creatures never leave. Okay, neat. So this seems to be a smaller dungeon, what we can already see on the map where we need. Let's quickly go through it and have our fun with them. So, if nobody saw them enter, then they need to be entered somewhere through some sort of tunnel beneath, I assume. So, with the Marauder, come on. Compared, of course, they needed to increase the damage of those units over time. Otherwise, it would not be as possible to. Well, since if they wouldn't deal less damage, that would not be as much of a challenge here, I assume. Let's actually heal. We are going to use our Thunder against this guy. Ah, okay, he spawned another one, okay. But I think he is, well, not really powerful at all. And another one, okay, that's neat. Did he separate in two? Did he spawn another one? Armor 4. It is a medium armor, not that bad. Okay. Okay. He is, I would say, mightier than you thought, since he's splitting up quite a lot. So let's put out another healing on the bear again.
unleash my strength.
So please go. You are the heavy hitter in the team. So take them down, please. Of course, they have 1500 HP. That, of course, is quite a lot. Quite a lot, after all.
Our paths converge.
That took longer than I thought. I was at the beginning. I just... Oh my goodness. Okay, them again.
The scent. I wander alone.
Let's pull out a fire thingy. They're not that heavy to kill, but overall, as you can see, the respawn things, of course, are the little bummer. And if I imagine that is going to happen here 2 times, well, not cool after all. We have a little level up, and let's see whether we receive more HP over time.
I'm acting on instinct.
Is trouble brewing? I'll give it a shot.
Yes, we still get HP. Okay, I will just... Oh, I did not want to do that, but... Well, there we are. Fired a special ability again. Maybe not that bad against all those targets here. So I go into that. That might not be bad to take at least 1 unit out for a couple of seconds. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, I guess he's got some sort of AoE damage at him from one of those guys. Pulverize, taunt. Okay, which... Ah, okay. And he has Windwalk, Dispel Magic. That ain't a bad ability overall.
I'm ready to track.
Do a little bit of healing right here. Rune of Greater Healing. Why don't you go there? Good. And he is back. Let's get onto that. Of mana we don't need. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's see.
On the prowl.
We maybe. That would, of course, would be quite cool if we would... Oh, okay, gold. Not bad as well. All units are doing well. And there's the big... Oh my goodness. 300 damage. That, of course, is neat. Take that, and you are on coin collecting duty. Let's do a little healing.
On the prowl. I wander alone.
Okay, I can't call for help. That's too bad. But I can actually focus fire a little bit. Weirdly enough, they do a ton of damage here. Let's put him down at least for a while. Okay, whoever did damage there, I don't know. Misha is back. Oh my goodness, please not. The healer shall get a little bit out of the action. And healing. The good part with the healing, of course, is that we then do heal our other units out. Heal our units out, yes. Heal the other units as well. This, bring him down, nice. Okay, he's going to be coming back any second, so be prepared to take him down again. Of course, the stun ability there ain't cool, but what shall we do? We can do that. Okay, we can do that quite often. The bad part is we could not even we can't get off range because I think he's doing it all around him, so that is the weird part there.
Our paths converge.
And down he is. The Tome of Knowledge it is. Let's think. Okay, I do it on him.
I've got the scent.
So can we? Okay, we can't go on
acting
there.
on instinct.
Neat. So we need to get down here
Our
and
paths
go up
converge.
there. That is the path to go. Here's nothing to find. And we can go up here. Okay. Good, good, good. Attack move right there and on it goes. So, Tower of Knowledge. Well, yes, I did not see how much XP it brought. I think 100. At least one time we used one, it was 100. Well, not much, but better than collecting or killing a ton load of little guys here. Healing is needed. And they fall. Another healing wave we need on him. And I want to throw a little thunder at this guy. And this, and I have to say, in the first, on the first map, in the first mission of the bonus campaign, of course the 400 damage were insane. As you can see here, it is not as insane anymore, since most of them enemies have over 1000 HP. Of course, if the enemy has 1500 HP like this one, taking off 450 there is a lot. Since now we have over 900 mana, 985 to be precise. That of course is a little neater for us.
Our paths converge.
So we need Misha again. Summon. And all of them. This is not ideal. Let's heal him up. It's not ideal, of course, that the Chen Storm Stout has the aggro, but well, what shall we do? Okay, Tome of the Guilty. I'm giving
Don't worry.
to this guy again.
I got the righteous groove.
Okay, that was it. And no, here is one more place. Brings us down. Maybe then we are through this dungeon, as I like to call it.
Under attack!
What I think is good, what is very, very good, is that even if we are stunned, it seems like then we can, that the command, so to say, is coming up after the stun is over. That is quite cool. Alright, then let's get the hell out of here. A little bit, I don't know whether that was truly worth it, but well, that you always know, of course, after the mission is over. So back to the wonderful little main map. I don't know how many dungeons are, of course, remaining on the map, but
What lies before
the good part is, what I don't know, why we always, once we are out of a dungeon, for example, why we need to reassign the groups and put Misha back into it. That I don't know.
I'm acting on instinct.
So he's hacking down. Man, the damage output of this guy, I do enjoy.
I wander alone.
So they are gone. Rune of greater healing, not necessary. A rune of mana replenishment, I honestly would have taken. So here we, yes, here we have been in. Those are gone. Nice. What do we have here?
On instinct. On the prowl.
A Magistrate's Temple. With the lure of arcane artifacts calling to them, wizards from across the world have ventured here to study and increase their power. Their magic is now their only concern, and any who do not share in their greed are considered intruders to be killed on sight. Alright.
Unleash my strength.
And again, he is not in the control group anymore.
Ready to
That is,
track.
I guess that is because he is a summoned unit. That of course makes a little bit of sense. Okay, that is, they are immune to magic. That of course is quite neat.
I'm ready to track.
Come there, we take a little detour here to the right at first and delve our way up, not too shabby. I think the if we take a little look on that, it's actually not bad, not a bad skill at all. Oh, there's a Leviathan, which shall prove to be quite hard to kill, I assume. And please, it is F. Let's move the spell. Let's use this spell, that is what I wanted to say. So he's doing 135 damage, that's an armor of 20, that ain't bad. Armor with him, oh, we are over 20, that is quite neat. Down it is, gave a little bit of XP.
Unleash my strength.
So you would of course come back to the main route, I assume.
I wander alone.
And we have a Hydra. Let's dig it
prowl.
down. Oh, it is a heavy hitter at all. That sentence, I know, didn't make sense, but it did a lot of damage. I don't know what kind of bonus, attributes like it has. It can bash or stun our units as well. That's the nasty part about the Hydra. And as this is what I thought, it respawns into a couple more. And I assume there are at least a couple of more coming out then as well. Okay, healing. Needed. Focusing on the big ones for now. Healing and... Okay, there you're seeing what is insane there, that it actually did took down nearly half of the enemy's HP.
What lies before
But
me?
they did nothing, or they could not do anything against us.
I've got the scent.
Okay, now that is going to be quite nifty. So let's bring in some Kodos. Let's see whether they help out a little bit. I guess at least against the smaller ones it is better.
On your turn. Have one on the house.
So at least he then has full HP again. That is the neat part. I need Misha again. And focus please on this dude. He is, well, the damage dealer here. Orb of Lightning, that ain't that bad as well. And the Tome of Insight +6, I don't, permanently increases intelligence, okay. There I need to think on which of our heroes I actually bring that.
What lies before me?
So let's focus fire on the same enemies here and not take down plenty of them, or not to let every hero fire on a different one. Since he's the intelligence guy, why not bring it on? I don't know, it seems like the terms, I don't know whether it's not updated instantly or whether I'm messing that all up, that not every hero is actually benefiting from it.
What lies before me? My quarry nears.
Okay, let's see. Whether That one adds 5 bonus damage to the attack when carried. He will also become ranged when attacking air. So that is quite good that we give that on him, since there are flyers in the game. And if every close combat, every of our close combat heroes can fire into the air, I think that ain't bad. So you please go on the big one. He needs healing.
Another round?
And you are doing very, very well against this dude. So another healing wave is needed. And big guy is down. So he dropped a greater portion, a portion of greater mana. Well, that is now not needed in, I guess, in this stage of the game, where you rather go for upgrades which directly increase attributes of your heroes. Healing potions, I think, are a little waste of inventory place, obviously, but it might be, of course, useful in tighter battles like this one.
Our paths converge. I'm ready to track.
So resummon this one, please. Put everyone on the one again. I even, you know what, I even summon the little guy there. So it does only 30 damage, but, well, 4 shots of that are 120, and that then adds up in the end, I assume.
I wander alone.
So
I'm acting on instinct.
this one is going to be the bummer fight, the hard fight,
Unleash the beast.
where we should need be a little bit careful, I assume.
I wander alone.
Kodos are coming in, neat. Okay, then resummon this one. We need a little bit of healing on him, on our main hero. And let us first of all take down the smaller enemies here before we go to the big ones. Come on, just take them down. Really, really heavy targets here, I assume.
I've got the scent.
And now then take the big guy down. I thought we would have more trouble here, but it's working out. Of course, this many hit points and a lot of necklace of burning souls. So let's see what that actually is.
You seem a little parched.
Increase the hero's intelligence by 6, mana by 200, and damage by 10 while equipped. The hero's attacks also become ranged when attacking air and do splash damage to nearby units. I think I keep it on him and screw the keg ale.
On the prowl. I've got the scent. I wander alone.
So I do wonder which way I will take. I will first of all go here and then down. Let's see. So smaller upgrades, but I think quite beautiful upgrades. Even though the mana upgrade here, don't know whether that was necessary, but having all heroes now being able to attack air units, that is quite cool, I think. So let's go there.
I'm acting on instinct.
That's quite powerful. There will always be flying units. That would be the insane part now if there won't be any flying units anymore. That would be a little sad, because now everyone can attack air. So one thing I should think about is if we would get another hero into our group, whether it's going to be or would be for a temporary edition or a edition forever, that I do share the orbs with them. I think with Krexer we have 2 items which give us the ability to attack air units. that I would that would be better if I could put that then to other heroes as well. Oh, I misuse. Why do I always press the wrong button then and use the ultimate, which I of course don't want to do. I think the ultimate would have been in the last fight a little better, but well, sometimes that is just it. Okay, I can't go through here, too bad. So please focus on the big Hydras for now. Okay, now you might attack the little ones, why not? Overall, I have to say, I assume that using the or splitting them pandas up is on the one side useful when you think about that altogether they, I assume, do more damage, especially if you have the corresponding micro and can use their abilities with all the hotkeys, then that they do, of course, they will do more damage overall there. So let's heal. Oh.
I've got the scent.
And gone they are, nice. So we can't go here, okay, weirdly enough there's nothing that I did not expect at all. So they are gone. So we now go to the middle way, where we yet have not been. That is fair enough. I guess I can check, but I think there won't be any enemies. Let's recall Misha. Okay, attack there, although that is not the ideal thing to do. Okay, they are immune to magic, of course. 3 XP they give. That is insane. 3 XP. Take the agility. Okay, 73. The sad part is that the term of agility there only gives +1.
Paths converge. You bit tricksy. Our paths converge.
And you then throw something at him. He does a fair amount of damage, weirdly enough. But we need to resummon her. Just had her before. Oh, goodness. In the end, it was quick. I was a little teensy bit confused how much damage this dude did to us. And there shall be nothing there, okay, because we, of course, we have already been there. I know. So let's see. Ah, okay, I assume we won't be able to. Okay, massive ruined gate, okay. And then we can take a little look to the right. See, there are still some enemies to take down. Why not do that right now? That is what I is weirdly. Don't get me wrong, no complaining here at all, no complaining, but it is quite heavy that through certain attributes of those mobs, certain heroes get a massive downgrading, like not using the hammer, the Stormbolt on all units which are out there is of course a little bit, well, insane. Takes away a little bit of damage output of the corresponding hero there. Okay, Thermal Strength is of course coming to this guy.
Unleash my strength.
Focus on him, and then there I think are still a couple of enemies right there, which we then after that will take down. We need a healing. And we need a new Misha then as well.
What lies before me?
So let's pimp his intelligence a little bit. I know he ain't no intelligence hero as well, but well, anyhow, let's then actually leave this area because we have explored everything we can reach. We can't go there, although there could be something, but I don't think so. We can't go there, so we can leave. Oh, wait a little second. I've overseen something. I knew there was something. They can't, you know, they won't put in that region, or leave it all black, actually. Okay, that is the great part right here. Picking up only 20, fair enough. So, Tome of Intelligence. Tome of Agility. And does that increase his base damage as well? Oh, nice. So every hero here got a little upgrade. The stat line is very, very great. Very, very great. Of course, if he would have more intelligence, agility I meant, like 70 or something, of course his attack speed would be insane. That is just it. What I'm missing in the Warcraft 3 stat lines, attributes, overview, if they would display actually other factors like attack speed, that would be quite nice if you could see how or what kind or how big, so to say, is the attack speed of the selected hero. But that would, I guess, in the other end, would make the UI a little bit, well, overwhelming. Is that maybe the word? Or not as good to look at as it is right now. So there were a couple of enemies right here. Now that spell should work, and, well, brought him down to half of his HP, plus stunned him, meaning he can't do any damage to our units, which is basically always what we want.
I've got the scent.
So let's take a quick look here. Nothing on the other side. Oh, okay, there's... Oh, okay. Okay, that leads us right there. Did not think about that.
Unleash the beast.
Okay, they have a stun ability as well. And, okay, that's going to be another quest because we can't move through them. That's actually neatly done to guys like I am obviously currently are, who explore the whole map, and if you want to, of course, block some region to be reached by a quest later on.
On the prowl.
Down it is, and here another dungeon is, Shimmering Portal. I don't know whether we can go through there right now. How many... That I did not expect from this game, that there are actually so many dungeons being hidden in the world, which you can get in.
I wander alone.
Alright, let's see what that actually is right here. Outland Arena. Lost pieces of Draenor still hurtle through space, home to impossible powerful creatures of every shape and size. Most fear the dark portals and avoid them, but some foolhardy adventurers wish only to explore their unknown depths right here.
What lies before me? Flush them out.
Okay, move a hero onto a challenge circle in front of a champion to change them. With each defeat, the champion will grow stronger.
I'm acting on instinct.
Alright, okay. Oh, okay. I use him.
On the prowl. Flush them out.
Bring me Misha back, please. Okay, he has a sleep ability as well, which is quite insane. Would be insaner if we would be alone against him, which we are currently not. This is the great part. Oh, did I not kill it? Come on, bring him down, please.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Unleash the beast.
Okay. Tome of Intelligence. bring it on him.
Around?
I'm ready to track.
Okay, I guess now he's a little bit stronger. Level 4, still no problem, I assume. And now these guys are stronger as well. Let's see what then is being dropped. We are then going to defeat the other guys as well. Please heal up, heal up, heal up. So you could basically boost your heroes here to an absolute insanity, because you could do that a lot of times in a row. I don't know when the guys here reach actually the point where you, with the current heroes, have a little problem and are not able to take them down anymore. Why only Tome of Intelligences? I know that was not the correct rule there, I don't care. So let's see what this one is dropping. Misha we have, so they all have some sort of ranged help. Come on, come on, come on. So he does some sort of damage, but not the most amounts. And once this is down, then that shall be very, very helpful for us. Now focus on these guys. And I'm wondering what this dude is actually then going to drop. Okay, it's just a fountain of mana. Which I just forgot. I was wondering if that is actually a shop with mighty items. Okay. Gone it is. Term of Strength. That of course is good for him, and I assume she is going to drop some tomes, or not tomes, but a tome of agility. Let's bring her down. You go in the back. Misha is going to come back as well. And all of them are going to focus on her. As you can see, she has large amounts of agility, since her attack rate is so immensely, insanely high. So please. And then that was actually the last stage for now. Would be cool to increase. Okay, okay, they always go in hiding. Would of course be cool to power our heroes up here quite a lot, but I think that is now not the main point right here. Of course, that would be quite cool. There you can always beforehand see how strong they are going to be. Let's then get back to the main map. Nice dungeon, but I would have expected a little bit something different. There you could see how much time you could actually put in there to kill them all the time until you can't beat them anymore, because they are just a little bit too strong. But then, that is the good part, guys. We have then cleared out all the map, so that we don't have to do anymore. We can just wander through. I don't know whether there, of course, the mobs are going to respawn. That might be. I don't think so. But that is then so. We can't change it then. So the last parts are here. Let's quickly go in there. I don't think there are going to be mobs there, but you never know. Sometimes these things are, well, they escalate quite quickly. So we are then at the quest, I guess. I think it was up here. And go on for good. So here we can go. Nice. Then off to Malgor it is. So the biggest map is cleared out for now. Malgor. Along the messes of Malgor, the Tauren have founded a new home for the people and the beasts of burden. They brought with them the Tauren have great respect for the orcs that helped them to establish their new home. So no, another big map.
Unleash
Another,
my strength.
okay, but I think it's not as big as the other map.
This beautiful land must be Mulgore. I have never met a Tauren before, but their strength and courage are legendary.
Okay.
Flush them out.
Who are you, traveler? Why have you come here?
I come in the name of Thrall, war chief of the Horde. His lands are in danger, and he calls upon his old allies to aid him. I seek the one known as Cairn. Do you know him?
I am Cairn, but I can be of help to no one. Return to your war chief and tell him that I am dead, just as my heart is dead.
The barbarous centaur attacked our village recently. Our chieftain's only son, Bane, was taken captive. The centaur are cannibals and do not keep prisoners for long. We searched everywhere for a sign that Bane was still alive, but we found no trace of him. Poor Cairn has been lethargic for some time. Without his wisdom and leadership, I fear that the centaur will decimate our tribe. Perhaps if you could find some clue as to his son's fate, it might rouse the chieftain from his stupor. Find the Boven Wind Totem out on the plains. He and his brethren will aid you on your search.
Alright, will do. Will do. Okay, we have quite a long way in front of us. That remembers me actually.
With Cairn grieving as he is, many of our enemies have been gaining a foothold in our lands. The vicious harpies of the Stone Talon Mountains have been poaching our precious Kodo herds. The Kodos' meat and hides are essential to our survival, but the harpies slaughter the beasts and leave their carcasses to rot in the sun. It would be a great help if you would hunt the witches down and end their poaching once and for all.
Okay, that we will do, because that is actually, I think, on our way. And I already see that
On instinct.
this map, of course, is decently smaller than the other main map we cleared out before. So that is quite cool here. Oh, come on.
I've got the scent. I wander alone. On the prowl. Rotting Kodo husks. What a terrible waste. The harpies will pay for this sacrilege of nature.
So, slay the harpies. So, okay, there are 32 overall. That is actually a number which is overseeable. A little bit sad it is that our bear Misha can't attack air units. That would be absolutely great. But it's so cool that all of her heroes now are able to kill them harpies. That is of course much appreciated and much needed. So she did of course put the right unit to sleep which can't attack her. So there you can see the AI there is, well, can we always say the AI is intelligent there, but it should select enemies which are not able to, which are actually able, okay, no, she did it quite per coincidence. She should only select enemies which are able to hit her indeed. Okay, there's still some harpies left and they are over here, so let's go there quickly.
On the prowl. I've got the scent.
Down.
On the prowl.
Down. down, and I've seen some over here as well, so bringing them down as well. Did she now silence? Okay, she silenced a unit which can attack her. Neat. Very, very intelligent indeed. Bring her down. Nice. So 11 are still lurking around right here.
Got the scent. On the prowl.
Again, she of course silenced the right unit. I don't know whether there is in this game actually some sort of aggro mechanic. That might be neat to know.
Our paths converge.
We should bring this beast down.
On the prowl.
Heal up, please. Down she is, and then we bring the other one down. And the good part is now, or not now, but let's bring that beast down. I wanted to say something very, very different. Okay, good. Return to him.
Our paths converge.
Yeah, but I would actually
I wander alone.
first of all like to... Okay, there. We can't go there, so that's a completely different... completely different where we need to go there. That is neat. What do we have here? By 4, the Helm of Valor. By 4, and the Mask of Death. While wearing the mask, a hero recover hit point equal to 50 of the attack damage dealt by the enemy. Oh my goodness, are you bloody kidding me? That of course is absolutely insane. I would like to have that. If I take a look at him,
I'm ready
increase
to
the attack
track.
damage of the hero by 5. That would bring us down to 33. I think I'll dig that. I think I'll take it actually in the end.
We are in your debt, warrior. The Harpies will not trouble us again for many seasons. Still, I fear that without our chieftain's leadership, our tribe's prosperity will fade.
Yep, that might be so. Amulet of Spell Shield. Okay, let's take a little look there. That blocks negative spell that any... Okay, no. Let me take a look. That brings us down to 30. And again, let me take a quick look here. Only by 5, okay. I'll put that one there. And we'll
What lies
buy
before me?
Hello.
this item. That might be quite cool. With getting... Can we actually... Okay, we can't go over there. Okay, so we did good. So on this little map there are obviously then 2 quests. The optional quest and the main quest. So he constantly should regenerate, or he... That will, I think, at least if we are going to face some bigger or stronger enemies here, that is going to be to produce some very, very powerful to regenerate 50% of the damage we do. Even if you calculate, even if I say I go for 75 plus 53, we are at 125, 28, and then half of that is 60 per punch. It is 60 HP. We regenerate, sometimes even 70. That is quite neat, I think. So we are losing HP, but it's always then back to the top. Okay, this one has an aura, and vampiric aura. That is a neat thing as well that I would like to have as well. But I think that only through there might be an item. There might be an item, but I am not certain right now. Didn't the Dreadlord have the ability. Okay, from there we came. Didn't have the Dreadlord class some vampiric aura spell? I think so. There was something I was actually in Aeon of Strife always, if I played that hero, always going for. Of course, in Aeon of Strife, which is, well, not identical, of course not, but where you had a... Let's actually first of all talk to him.
Greetings, Brother Wind Totem. I was told you could help me locate Chieftain Bloodhoof's son. There may still be a chance that the boy lives, but we'll need to find the Centaur encampment as quickly as possible.
I see. I dreamed of this.
That's the Centaur encampment. They could be keeping Bane in one of those cages, but we'll have to fight our way to them.
Okay. Okay, will do.
I dreamed of this. I see.
Him, I think we should try to keep alive. That might help out. I am not certain. Level up right here. I go with this one. Since we obviously can use that to raise fallen. Oh, wait a second.
I'm acting on instinct. I've got the scent.
Spirit Link, disenchant.
I'm ready to track. I wander alone.
Let me actually try something.
What troubles you?
Oh, okay.
Oh no! The spirits surround me. Mother Earth guide
Okay, that of
me.
course is a insane ability, and this dude should actually stay.
I answer the call.
What lies before me?
The spirits
Shall actually be
surround me.
I'm
on
ready
the
to
back,
track.
I assume.
On the prowl.
I answer the call.
Our paths converge. I'm acting on instinct.
Down it is. Although we practically did not particularly need the help of those guys.
Unleash my strength.
I am one with the earth. It is destined.
So let's revive this dude there.
Just as I foresaw.
Back
flush
he
them
is,
out.
and on it goes then.
I've got the scent.
What troubles you?
And so that is a stronger ability then.
I'm
No
ready
more
to track.
dead Tauren. Okay,
On
there's
the
another one.
prowl.
I dreamed of this.
Our paths converge. I wander alone.
I am one.
Bringing this one back, and that actually... Okay, we...
I wander alone.
But I assume I can bring him back.
Nagradabash.
So that's quite cool. Quite a large force. What I'm wondering, will we have a bigger fight here in front of us? Because there shall be... Well, it
I'm acting on instinct.
makes no sense to otherwise include so many bonus warriors here to us if we won't be... Well, don't desperately need them in the last fight in front of us here.
Wander alone.
What troubles you? It is destined.
Force them out. I'm ready to try.
I am one with the earth. Mother Earth guide me.
Unleash
Put
my
them together and...
on the prowl.
The spirits surround.
Okay, we have a larger battle in right at our front here. I
dreamed of this.
will bring another one back. We need a healing here. Warcan is the first target to bring down. Is he going to be respawned? That is a big question.
I'm acting on instinct.
And we found him. Nice!
Don't worry, Bane. We'll have you back to your father in no time.
Alright.
My quarry nears.
I am able to help.
I stand ready.
Our paths converge.
So can we resummon anyone?
I
Yes, there we
dreamed
have.
of this. I answer the call.
And now we have a complete group of enemies. That's neat.
What troubles you? I've got the scent.
So I see we have a lot of enemies in front of us, and that is probably the reason why we can re-summon some of the Tauren right here. I am definitely need to be on healing duty here, although I assume the good part is that we can re-summon those fallen dudes for us. That is where we need indeed.
I feel you, man. What lies before
Come on,
me?
come on. Heal up, heal up, heal up.
You'll be flushed them out. On the prowl.
And then we need to go all the way back. Okay, that is not what I expected, but fair enough. And I think the healing spell in the end is actually a life savior, because he is, you know, jumping to plenty loads of units, which helps us out a lot. Those guys only do 36 damage at the highest. Not to compare to those guys, but well, what shall we do? Please fall. Nice. There will be plenty loads of enemies coming up as well right here, and now our main heroes can actually do some damage. Do a healing wave. We have already quote wasted half of our mana, but that kept a couple of Tauren alive, which is, I assume, very useful for the overall outcome of this. Well, we are going to make it. That is one thing which is for certain, actually.
Flush them out.
So the bad part is that we need to wait a little bit for the mana to regenerate. That is something we have not anymore, is a large amount of damage. Do you know what? Let's move them back and move the heroes in front, which deal the damage needed to take those guys down.
My quarry nears.
And for the next couple of, well, attacks we need... Okay, we are not even up there. Okay, that's going to take a little while.
Unleash my strength.
It's insane how many enemies there are. That makes sense that they gave us the Tauren to, well, help out, but in the end, I think we could have done the battles without them, but of course it would have taken a little longer of time.
Sweet. I'm ready to try.
Next battle coming up.
I've got the scent.
And let's actually... Okay, oh, they're down here. Let's bring them up here, and then we will wait with the regeneration phase. I actually want to have this guy up here, because he, of course, can deal more damage there.
What lies before me?
So even if I lose Tauren, I will regenerate them and respawn them. That shall be very, very nice indeed. So of course the respawning there is quite cool. Our hero has been fallen, but back is he right now. Let's actually see.
Spirits surround me.
Bring him back. Bring him back.
Mother Earth, guide me.
So we have all of them back, and now I do need them healing spells a little bit at least.
You bet Trixie.
But we have at least regenerate a little bit of mana right here, although. So we are now back to 300. Fair enough.
In years. I'm ready to track.
It's of course neat and helpful that we can respawn them right here. Okay, no more enemies here. Okay, good. Let's see what is at this base. And then we have this quest done as well. I think in the overall world there are two more quests coming up. That is the cool. Okay, we need to get back there then.
What lies before me?
I answer the call. Unleash my strength.
And we even bring some Tauren back here. This is under of command aura. It's have increased attack damage. That of course is quite cool. And looking at the stats, it's I love it. It is insane. Damage reduction of 63. That is quite cool. What is this damage reduction? 43. Okay, not bad.
I'm ready
and
to
he
track.
is at 55. Quite cool as well. Where do we have his son actually? Bane. Okay, inventory. He's just level 2. Okay, not too much. He has the War Storm, slams the ground, dealing 25 damage to nearby enemy land units and stunning them for 3 seconds. What I love is the Wave Force that ripples outward, causing 75 damage to land units in a line. Cool.
Another round?
Them out.
What lies before me?
Bane, my son. I thought I'd lost you forever. I was an old fool to despair. Rexa, by returning my son to me, you have given me new life. For that I will ever be grateful. Now, you said that your war chief was in trouble, that the Horde needed the Tauren once again. Well, Thrall did much for us in his time, and we will not fail him. My warriors will rendezvous with the war chief upon the battlefield, but I will be returning with you.
Okay, we need to return.
I'm ready to track.
Oh, we have a new one at our side. And I think the Tauren we can actually leave right here and give him.
What troubles you?
Where is he again?
What lies before me?
The spirits
Okay,
surround
level
me.
10. That's actually the first level 10 hero we do have. That is the neat part right here. So let's equip him with a few items. Mana capacity. He's a strength hero, ain't he? Okay.
Take heart, young one.
That one. That one. That one. Mana capacity, increase the hit points.
Inventory is full.
Okay, I will.
The storm is coming.
Okay, then let's actually sell that. And I go for this one. And now we have bolstered his stat line a little bit. That is quite neat, ain't it? I love it. So another hero we have, with which we actually do travel a little faster. That is quite sick, as you see.
Take heart.
The command aura of him. Very, very good. So another quest done. Very, very cool. It is now... Oh, goodness. I'm always impressed. It's now... I think I'm in 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. How long it actually... How long these missions in the end are.
I'm acting on instinct.
And where do we need to go? I think right there.
On the prowl.
So attack move. There shall be no more units anymore. That is the great part.
Yes,
And okay, they have the...
Another round?
Let us actually take a quick look here again. It does... Okay. It increases the nearby friendly units' movement speed by 40% and the attack rate by 25. I love this guy's aura. Absolutely great. And with, I think, nearly 85 damage, it is quite cool how much damage he does. Although, these things have been absolutely necessary to actually be a little bit more powerful right
What lies
here.
before me? I've got the scent.
Is trouble brewing?
My quarry nears.
You returned just in time, Rexar. Our scouts found this wounded ogre near the borderlands. Despite his wounds, he came all the way here seeking help.
Must help. New warlord conquer clan. Kill many warriors. Lead clan to ruin. Brothers not survive. Me seek help.
New warlord, huh? Don't worry, friend. I think I can help you. Have your witch doctors tend to his wounds, Vol'jin. I'm going to pay a little visit to his clan and meet this new warlord for myself.
And that shall be down here. Alright, let's get into there. So then we have 2 more quests remaining. Oh my god, why are you not in the group, mate?
I wander
Or
alone.
the one down here, where was the other one? I think there was a second. Well, I don't even remember. But I think there are only
We're under attack!
a couple of more quests available right here.
I wander
Come on, go down.
I'm acting on instinct.
And there is a little slow Medallion of Courage. Let's actually
My old
see
bones
what that does. Oh, okay. I think that is neater than the other item.
Our paths converge. On the prowl.
Okay, good. The one good thing, of course, here are that the other units have not yet respawned. Or not yet, but have
Our
not
paths
respawned in
converge.
the end. That is very, very
acting on
great.
instinct.
So, Dustwall Marsh. Deep within the marshes of Dustwallow, the Stone Mauler Ogres have crafted a crude village. Though the ogres were once allied with the orcs, they have grown to hate the smaller race and no longer willing to lend them aid. It's strength alone that the ogres value now.
I'm ready to track.
So of course we have one hero which cannot attack air units. That is a little weird, but something I need to accept.
I'm ready to track.
But as you can see, those guys are not doing the most amounts of damage to us right here.
On the prowl. Unleash my strength.
And they can, so to say, weirdly enough, if there's a bad composition of units, they can actually quite fastly,
On the prowl.
well, put some of our units to sleep, and that, of course, for us, is not very good after all. They are gone, but we are plowing through them quite quickly.
Converge.
So who... oh, okay. Let's then go with that one. Gives a percent chance to avoid attacks and a 10% chance to deal... okay, I think that is not bad at all. Okay, we couldn't get up there, but there are basically two ways, aren't there?
I'm acting on
And this is a dead end, so that was the right choice, bringing them down. Down they are, and here it goes up. I guess for the quest then we have to wander through the rest of the map, I assume. But they fall very, very quick here.
I wander alone. That must be the ogre's village. I should fit right in.
You know welcome, half-breed. You know Stone Mall warrior.
Look, I don't want any trouble. I just want to talk with your warlord.
You want talk Korgal? You get past us.
Oh, we need to fight. Let's focus on this one. Okay, they are not too heavy hitters. Give him a lot of gold, but only 1 XP.
Our paths converge.
That is a neat thing indeed. And there he is.
I'm acting on instinct.
And I guess we need to do a quest for them, and then they will help us out here.
You fight good, half-breed. You Maknathal have weak orc blood in veins. Still, you strong. Why you come here?
I've come to join your clan. I want to be a stone mall too.
You got some ogre blood. You got right to join. But do you got the strength? We see, half-breed. We see. So, you want join the Stone Mall clan? First, you take trial of strength. Need find the gauntlet. Harsh Valley full of big foes. Slave foes, run the gauntlet. That proves strength to us. Go now, half-breed. We see if you return.
Alright.
I'm acting on instinct.
Okay. We have a shop right here. Let's actually take
On the
Cross of Attack 9. Ring of Regeneration. Assassin's Blade. I know that item. Okay. Sobi Mask. Increase the hero's rate of mana regeneration by 50 when worn, but no. Not now.
Converge.
Let's just go through here.
I wander alone.
So we can take that way as well.
Our paths converge.
Of course, now with that amount of heroes right here, plus Misha the bear, it is, well, on closer spaces like we have here, a little harder to actually to get all of our units to attack enemies and deal damage and make it quicker after all. Okay, he's going to come back. I see that. Let's then, come on, come back and instantly be taken down. A lot of gold he gives us, but well, and oh, couldn't we have? Okay, we could have. No, okay, that would. Okay, good. I thought there were 2 ways available, but actually not. Okay, good. We definitely need to get there. Okay, there are the ways. What the hell? Okay,
This must be the valley Korgal spoke of. The gauntlet, he called it. Well, I'd better get this over with. I'd hate to keep the brute waiting.
Okay, defeat the gauntlet. That will do.
I've got the scent.
Okay, we have a large way in front of us. That is just what I'm seeing right now.
On the prowl.
Many creatures to take down. I thought we needed to take down just a boss, but obviously it is not just a boss. It are many creatures we need to take down. Still, 110 of them. Ain't that insane? Ain't that insane? Come on.
Our paths converge.
Just kill them. Down there.
On the prowl.
I need a healing wave.
Sweet. I've got the scent.
And once it is available as well, I need another one instantly. We have enough mana here right now, because we don't need to use it as often as we needed with the Tauren before. So what should be helpful with this guy is actually this ability. Taking down a lot of them, nice. Oh my goodness, do you see we are now down to 60, ain't that great? How many of them have been here? That reminds me a little bit of Game of Thrones. I don't even know. I've never seen, I just seen 3 or 4 episodes, I think. But the throne remembers me there. I don't know why.
I'm acting on instinct.
So, can you please use your ability? Use your ability, please. Thank you. And we want to have Misha back, a very wonderful one to help us out here a lot. This one is down. Okay, we just need to resummon Misha. I don't get it. How quickly she is taken down there, but well, there are a large amount of enemies right here, or quite hard hitters in front of us. So regenerate, please. And then we have another healing wave coming in very, very soon. So that's good. Nearly healed up. And the next couple of enemies coming up, which will be brought down. Only 14 enemies are remaining. That means a lot of, well, the stronger enemies are just going to come up right here. Let's then seek on and take down the enemies which are obviously in front of us. A lot of corpses, or not corpses, that is not the right word, but bones are lying around here, so a lot of, I don't know what has been killed here, but obviously a lot of things have been killed here, and that then could be, so to say, the end battle right here. Let's heal. This one deals, well, a fair amount of damage, but not too much to go through. I just should respawn Misha here. Manual of health, okay. Take that. Rune of speed.
Our paths converge. I've got the scent.
Okay. Oh, I was a little bit confused. I thought we did the end fight, but no. One enemy remains. That means we
on the prowl.
Need to get back right there and get, so to say, into the clan. I guess there's going to be another quest coming up, although I don't see how we should get there. Probably we are going to be teleported right there. That is the one thing I can only assume here. Luckily, through the command aura, we are quicker than we would usually be. I think our heroes are doing quite well. Insane stat lines. Of course, not as insane as in Ion of Strafe. That is something I put my hours back in the day into that. Very, very cool. When Kane will come back to life. Reincarnation has a 20. Okay, that is okay. Yes, of course, that is his ultimate, and so to say, a little passive. It, well, at least can be useful when he is being killed but I would like to have a different kind of ability as a ultimate there.
You seem a little
my strength. Our paths converge.
You got strength after all, half-breed. You worthy to be Stonemaul. Now you in. What you want from Clan?
I want you and your warriors to help the Horde battle the humans. The Stonemaul clan would be a great asset to the Orc Warchief.
Stupid half-breed. We ogres split from Horde long ago. They weak, soft. We no owe them nothing. Long as I rule, Stonemauls no help no orcs.
Then perhaps you've ruled long enough. Korgal, as a member of the Stonemaul clan, I claim the right to challenge you for leadership.
We had no real challenge in long time, half-breed. Breaking you be fun. We both take trial of blood. Me and you. No tricks, no magic toys. Just muscle and skills. You think me dumb. You think me slow. Now you see why Korgal rules Clan.
I underestimated Korgal's skills. I'll need to call upon my beasts to defeat him.
Do we?
Quarry
So that...
On the prowl.
Wait a second, can I actually...
I'm acting on instinct.
But I
What lies before
should
me?
be able to take him down, so shouldn't we?
By fang and claw. Flush them out.
We are maybe a little bit in trouble, because obviously we don't have our items available.
Fang and claw.
I wander alone.
But it shall work out. He has a lot of HP, but
I'm ready.
since he's focusing on the little beast there, we can stun him. That is the great part right here.
My quarry nears.
And that should be it for him. And then we are through. Nice. So they are going to help out the Horde in the battle. He's dead.
Red sword, red sword, red sword.
I have defeated Korgal in single combat. I have passed the trial of blood. I rule Stonemaul clan now, and I command you all to war. You ogres arm yourselves and meet the Orc Warchief upon the plains. Blood and glory to the Stonemaul clan.
Red sword, red sword, red sword.
Okay. Before we go back, let us
Unleash my strength.
take a little look on that. And increase the attack rate of the hero by 15% and attack damage by 15. Plus 96.
10%.
What does they do? Increase the...
I wander alone.
Okay, I pick
Our
up
paths
that one.
converge.
I think that is quite useful for our hero. And here the Ring of Protection plus 5, good, but I'll then take this one. Okay, good, we are
Flush them out.
then off to
acting
go,
on
back
instinct.
right here, and off we are.
I wander alone.
We're under attack.
Oh goodness, we have to fight through a couple of guys here. Will do, they are all
Our paths
juicy little
converge.
targets which shall not hold on for long. So I don't know whether they are actually being respawned by the Murdoch huts. Possible, maybe, but maybe I should have taken them down at the beginning would have helped out a little bit, but
What lies before me?
at least we get, even if it's 5 XP or no 2 XP, it actually helps out Tinsy a little bit after all. So he's at, he's doing quite a lot of damage, it's good. And then back to the main map. I am uncertain whether that actually for this chapter is, or for this Act 2, is the last quest we had to do. If that is so, then that is very, very amazing. But I am no sure there at all. So back right here.
On instinct.
And I can already order him to talk to him. So these Murloc huts actually did not spawn anything. So I think that is some sort of hard-coded into the game. What makes him actually so fast? He's way faster than the other. Because they are waiting for the other units, I assume.
Don't worry, be happy.
And now everyone goes at his fastest, and you can see there's some... Okay, I do not engage them right now.
My quarry nears.
You be tougher than I imagined, Rexar. The ogres be a great help when the battle begins. We just get word that the war chief and his forces set up the command post in the central basin. The Tauren and ogres you gathered going to be joining them soon. Check in with Thrall at his base. The battle against Admiral Proudmoore's forces could start up at any time.
Alright. Report to Thrall. Travel to Tidy Cove. Okay, yes, that was the base where we could not get into. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. One quick look, we take at this little orb. Brings 6 of your nearby dead units back to life. Well, I don't know whether that's going to be necessary in the end battle. It might have been a mistake that I just threw that away. But for now, I think it is not necessary to have that item.
On the prowl.
And now let's go there and see what Thrall then has to... Oh, there he is. Neat.
I'm acting on instinct. Unleash my strength.
Once again, you have done the Horde a great service, Rexar. I am in your debt. If you're willing, there's one last thing I need before the hammer falls. We've crafted a new standard for Durotar, a mighty banner bearing the symbol of the Horde. I want to place a shamanistic blessing on it, but I require a few items to complete my spell. Would you gather them for me?
Of course, Thrall. I'd be proud to.
Okay.
I wonder.
Okay, now I am a little tinsy bit in... Okay, we could leave, which might be the thing we need to do because...
Instinct.
Okay, at least... Okay, these guys have respawned. Very, very good. We are, of course, quickly going to help out here. And see whether some of those items are going to spawn. I don't know. I at least hope that.
I wander alone.
Storm Lord Eye, okay.
I wander alone.
Strength. Okay, what do I put away? Does he anything? Assassin's Blade.
Another round?
Class of attack plus 15. Grants ability to fire. Ah, okay, it...
I'll give it a shot.
Ah, okay, we can just pick it up like that. Okay.
Converge.
I was in fear that that was just a little item we might need to
On the prowl.
put in the inventory. That's good, that's good, that's good. So let's quickly go up. These two things we will collect. Well, I don't want to say luckily, but we've already cleared out the whole map, so that should not take too long to get up there. And this we will do, of course, on the way back, and then everything shall be fine, I assume. So in the end, I have to say, I did not want to clear out all the map. I did not want to do all the quest, and in the end I just did. Sometimes things just change. I know, I think Warcraft 3 Reforged overall got some hating because of the, on the one hand, on the starting problems, and on the other hand that Blizzard obviously, or not obviously, but it is said that they did not listen to the fans of the game and yada yada yada. But I think this bonus campaign here is quite cool, especially on the one hand, if you think about how much time you can invest in it, it's absolutely insane. And on the other hand, the story which is being told, I totally love it. It is quite cool, and it makes you, I always say what I think is important in games overall is if they are compelling. I think the right word. If they give you, if you actually plan to, I just go for the main quest and then do all the bonus stuff around. I think that is something which speaks for the game, for the storytelling, or whether the game is good or not. That is just my personal opinion on that, and I am noticing that quite intensively in this bonus campaign chapters. Absolutely loving them. They are really insane. And that one I would still like to do. Not do, but to get. So, for me, you know, Warcraft 3 Reforged actually combined the Reign of Chaos and the Throne add-on. But I didn't remember that. I still remember. I don't even know in which grade I have been there when it was that Fridays. On that day we only had 5 hours, so I was home around. So I would like to thrall there, or can we just leave? And afterwards I was home at 1, I think, or 1:30, and I, just got to the PC and continued the campaign. These are memories I have, which make me, of course, oh my goodness, what the hell? Which make me, of course, a little bit nostalgic, and this is great to have played them again. But what I did not remember, that it actually took for one mission to be 45 minutes, something like that. So, at least what I invested in time in this game, I didn't even remember that
acting on instinct.
That a mission, that a campaign or one act for the specific race was around 6 to 8 hours, or let it be 5 to 6 hours. I would say to 8, but that is quite cool. And with the bonus campaign, of course, you get a tonload of time, playable time, there too. Quite cool, quite cool. So let's then leave.
On the prowl.
Tidy Fury Cove. With the combined forces of the Ogress, Tauren and Thrall Sword now working together, attention has turned to the human foothold of at Tidy Fury Cove. Admiral Broadmoor's forces are deeply entrenched, and only a full assault can push them from the shore. As at first sight shines upon the Orc encampment, the Horde prepares for battle. As first light, I'm sorry.
I wander alone.
Okay, standard of Durator we have completed. Can we
What
talk
lies
to
before
him?
me?
Yes.
These are perfect, Rexar. Just let me finish this spell. There, the blessing is complete. One last thing, Rexar. I want you to carry our standard into battle. I hereby name you Champion of the Horde.
It is an honor, War Chief. I will carry your standard with pride. Loktar Ogar!
Your efforts may have saved us all, Rexar. The Ogre and Tauren conscripts you've rallied could turn the tide in our favor. Proudmoore's forces have established a stronghold due north of our position. Our scouts report that he's mobilized all of his standing forces for an attack on Duratar.
War Chief, Admiral Proudmoore's forces have begun their advance. They'll be here any moment.
Let them come. They'll find the Horde to be more than they bargained for. Rexar, you've earned the honor of drawing first blood. I'll hold the defenses here, but I want you to lead the attack against Proudmoore's base.
Gladly. All right, you warriors. The hour of victory has arrived. Come, you Tauren. Rise up, you ogres. Today, you stand united with the Horde. Loktar Ogar!
I'm ready to try.
Okay, we need to lead the... Oh my goodness, that is going to be insane, but first things first, we have new items right here. I need to take a look at them.
Unleash my strength.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness, that is actually insane. Increases the hero's strength, intelligence and agility by 5 when worn. Also grant a melee hero and friendly nearby units life-stealing attacks, which take 50% of the damage they deal to convert to life. Forged by Rexar's strength and courage, the battle standard of Orgrimmar can inspire armies to fight with an insatiable thirst of blood, giving them strength and vitality when other armies would fall.
I'm ready.
Okay, that not even looks great, but
Take heart, young one.
Flush them out.
they... Okay, attack speed... What do we then put away? That is the big question. Shaman Claws Mask. I think I take this one down.
The scent.
Pick this one up. This is overall the best thing to do. Agility and intelligence, and then I'll
Precisely.
give that to this
What
one.
lies before me?
Taking this one with me. This one,
Get on
this
with
one. Oh my goodness, we have quite a lot of Hood of Cunning. Okay, are you kidding me?
My old bones ache.
Okay, Hood of Cunning. Okay, that... Oh, sorry, that is just what we have dropped here.
On the prowl.
And this is going to be the 2. And this is all the... On the 2.
I wander alone.
Taking that with me, and then... I'd say, let's just put it on attack move. Rexar, of course, with the banner looks absolutely amazing. But I think many of the assets we are just going to lose very, very quickly if I don't heal them up at all. The good thing is with the healing spell, against or with or using it at a normal target here will in the end heal them completely up. 450 hit points, of course.
Converge.
Is very, very cool to regenerate after all. Let's then take down those towers and we go into all-out attack. Let's heal up units. You may attack. Please help out. Help us out. So that's good. They don't have any aggro anymore. And can in the end focus on unit producing structures, which are of course insane. So we are being attacked. So we need to press, of course, the attack. That is necessary. So it's running actually quite good. Let us...
I'm ready to track.
Okay, let's respawn him. And include him, of course, in our force. I don't know whether it's necessary to take down all them buildings. I think it is. So that piece is down. Of course, if you can compare it to a battle which would be in the real world, or not in the real world, there would be more forces fighting for both sides, but in such a game, of course, it is not... you are not able to to get that done by the game engine, I assume. Okay, this one we lost. Healing, please. Healing, please. Healing, please. So if we take down this little base, that would mean, of course, that we don't... our base is not being attacked anymore. And that, of course, is what we want to have. Oh, I don't want to lose one of them catapults. That would be very, very not good. So this one down. All, please get up there. Do some action, take them down, and that shall be fine.
I'm acting on instinct. I wander alone.
And then everything is just fine. Very, very good.
I feel your mind.
Good, good, good. I don't know where these units are coming from, but we are doing quite well. Everything which is against us is being destroyed right here. And I know this particularly is not actually in, so to say, in the main quest description, but in the end we need to, well, make our base a little tinsy bit secure, so to say. Okay, another town is up here. Let's bring that down as well, and then less attacking units are going to be sent in right our way. And then use our skills to take down those units. That is very, very good. catapults are helping out as well, and when they are in the trees they should not be seen actually by the enemies, but it is a AI we are fighting, so they actually, I assume, see everything out there. Come on, heal up. We now put everything into the barracks in order to prevent new units to be actually being produced. That would not what we want right now.
I'm acting on instinct.
And the knight, elite knight it is even, so they are obviously a teensy bit more powerful than the normal units are. So we could have been there. I guess he is not... well, maybe there is a little bit. But the base is, well, holding out, of course.
I've got the scent.
Yeah, well, the catapults can deal with that. We are going to heal up and then go back. Summon... Oh, nice. Summon Misha. Very useful overall. Come on. Oh, there I was really too slow. Please focus on that tower up there. Okay, we are now. Now we might be a little bit in trouble right here, because there are on the one hand a lot of units, and on the other hand we lost all of our catapults, which might prove to be very bad for us. Okay, the Kodos. Okay, there they are coming. They are doing good. Heal up. So this battle might take a little longer than I actually thought it will. We are now down to our heroes right here, and only our heroes. So please focus on the tower, pick it up, or take it down to be precise. Healing spell again. Of course, without our catapults it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but I think we will do it in the end. Come on, I want to use the healing spell, please. And it is going quite well in the end. So please, we need to take down some towers. They can produce a lot of units here, which we of course don't want. So one more unit producing building down, that is good for us. And then let's use the special power against some units to take them down. These flyers of course are, well, not so cool to fight against, because at least the Tauren chieftain can't shoot them. Come on, take them down, take them down, take them down. Nice. And healing. Okay, actually everyone is healed up and suited up. Let's focus on them towers. At least for a teensy little bit right here. All focus there. Here units can be produced, so I think it is worth taking a little precaution and just bring it down. gone it is, and that means we can safely go through here. So, come on, bring him down. Oh, I wasted it there at Tinsy, a little bit at least. So if we take down the unit producing structures, of course that is going to help out. With now a couple of those already being killed, that means, that's gladly enough means that now less units are already being produced. That is quite great, I think, here. Let's split up. I don't know what, oh my goodness, I don't even know what I selected there. But this tower, yes, this tower is nearly down now. This one is nearly down, that means not too many units should be produced here anymore. Okay, of course, I for a second thought we have lost a unit here, but I was wrong. Of course, we split up our little nice panda bears, and they of course then are not in the control group 1 anymore. And with that we probably have destroyed most of the unit producing structures, which is good, which means I can attack this one, and this is the last unit producing structure here. Oh, okay, there's Admiral Proudmoore. Let's bring him down. He's actually doing a ton lot of damage, has a heavy armor, or a hero armor, and is not that bad in combat actually. I don't know whether he's the target we need to take down, or if we need to take down every building here for now. So he's down, good. Or at least he was removed from the map. Maybe he can be respawned. Let us heal. Oh, okay, there. He just teleported out of there, I assume. Structure down, and that should be...
I've got the scent.
Okay, I can't hit him right now. So let's bring this tower down.
I wander alone.
Can't hit him when he's channeling his wonderful spell there. But I can take down the other guys, and there should be... Okay, I can't hit him. I don't know why. Because of the main base, maybe. Might that be a thing?
I wander alone.
So let's take this one down. We will take this one down. We will heal for a second. So all get there and take this one down. Cannon tower. Ugly building because it is doing a large amount of damage here. But it falls at last. They can pass. Okay, there are still some unit producing structures, weirdly enough.
Under attack! I'm acting on instinct. I wander alone.
So towers are the next target here. And the buildings fall quickly, as you can see. Well, not surprisingly surprising, but good for us, so to say. Focus on this one. And before they take us down, let's take them down. This one we need to destroy. And the Altar of Darkness is in the Scourge campaign, but this is the Altar of Kings, alright? And once this one is down, the barracks here, that helps us out a lot. So no more unit producing structures then available. Come on! Getting out of the thunderstorm. Okay, I can't attack him, so let's take down the castle. It has a lot of, well, a lot of armor, but a little bit of armor. And of course can shoot, and that is not the most amazing thing, but we are brought it down to half of its HP. We might be a little bit in trouble here, HP wise, so catapults might have been very, very useful. Now we are out of mana, that means we might lose. This one's optional, I assume. Okay, I have overseen that, but anyhow.
What lies before me? I'm ready to try.
So, let's actually get out of the range of the bloody tower. He's going to respawn very, very soon.
What lies before me?
And only 300 HP remain. Let's get a healing. And we need to talk to Thrall, so let's move down. I don't get why we're under attack. Can't do anything against him. I thought we needed to kill him, but anyhow, fair enough.
Our paths converge.
I'll accept that for now. I don't see that we have to do anything right here. We could have been going right there. This is going to be C, so nothing to be done right there.
What lies before me?
And let's see what Thrall has to say right here.
Another round?
Thrumkar, Warchief. We've routed the human forces on the mainland, but it appears that Admiral Proudmoore and his marines have pulled back to the safety of Theramore Isle.
I wish this was the end of it, Rexar. But so long as Admiral Proudmoore lives, he'll never stop hounding us. We must press our attack and lay siege to Theramore itself. I only pray that Jaina is safe. She had nothing to do with her father's agenda, but unfortunately, invading her citadel is the only option we have left.
Alright. And that... oh my goodness, that was quite intense lengthwise. I know, here is 23 minutes, but that ain't the case. In the next episode, we will go to Chapter 3, A Place of Glory, and I think that is the last chapter of Warcraft 3 Reforged. But for now, guys, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please, guys, give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see ya in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.